archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct, and I'm having a deadly premonition adventure. I spent a little bit of time before the start of the stream futzing around with the volumes, and hopefully I've not messed them up again. We'll see. Yes. I don't think anyone's here yet. I've started a bit late, and that means all the people I'd usually message, I'd be like, people assemble. Oh, brother, you have assembled. My word. Perhaps my magical powers do work. Okay. Then I can test things. Before we press the start button, I'm just going to pause for a second, and you should hear the game's volume. And when I talk, the game should get quieter. My worry here isn't that the effect isn't working. My worry here is that my mic may sound awful, because I've also put compression on this microphone, which is the cheaper microphone out of the two that I've got. So if I go quiet, if I just talk quietly, it should still work. It should still boost me quite a lot, but not as much as if I'm talking now. Like I can see that it doesn't do as much. Anyway, how are the volume levels? Because I might get tired. Cool, awesome. Let's continue. But was it worth the 20 minutes of extra faff? Who knows? But now if I take this out. Cool. Excellent. Howdy, brother. You also got to see the enticement cards that I've started to create for all the games. So, because I just figure, like, it's very easy to tune out a couple of lines of text that say, I'm playing a game. But, if I show a shiny picture from the game, which says, I'm playing the game, that's more enticing. Well, I'm off. As you can see, there's no writing down in the corner. I've got like a work due in a couple of weeks, and so I've just decided I'm taking a couple of weeks off food, like diet and stuff, and I'll start it up again. And it means I can just, if there's anything that's been like enticing me over the last like 3 months, I can just buy them again. I can just try it out and be a bit greedy for the next. That is one thing I'd love to do, is embed a link. I'm not sure how to do that yet. That probably takes a little bit of technology. Let's resume the game. Because, you'd want to be able to click on them. That's the only problem. That is an excellent idea. I have thought about that, but I haven't done it yet. Because
previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
I should probably say, yes. Yeah, like I could embed it and then link the embedded thing. I sometimes link it to Facebook, and sometimes I put it in the Discord as well, so it'd have to work in both. Oh yeah, I'm hurt, aren't I? I'm incredibly hurt. We're at the end of the fighting section, so maybe I'll be fine. The other thing is, I will come out and say it, when looking for pictures, I did see a picture of somebody in this game looking a bit more intimidating than they usually look. Now, that could just be a dream sequence, or it could be a secret villain reveal. I don't know, but I've seen that picture before, but it's only this time where I've gone, oh, I recognize who that person is now. So that's a shame. That's my fault for looking up pictures of a game that has a murder mystery in. We'll see. Hopefully, yeah, I wasn't thinking. I didn't even consider because like again, I must have seen that picture loads, but like it's a very easy picture to dismiss until you look for a second and you go, oh, that's a person just looking slightly different than they usually do. I hope that's not the villain. So hopefully he'll have a spooky dream at some point and that'll turn up and I'll be like, yay, I didn't ruin anything. I won't say who for anyone just watching my streams, but I don't like lying about like what I know and what I don't know. I've had this conversation with Simon before. Every so often Simon's like, should we lean into something? And I'm like, I don't have the energy to like dramatically like do a bit. What you get is real, unless I'm trying to be funny. What you're getting is quite a realistic. I fucking record way too much to pretend things, but there are people, professional streamers who clearly lean into pretend all the time. So who knows? They must have boundless energy. I certainly do not. Anyway, let's. Can I heal the? No, because that's not how. That's clearly a chopper chop, right? The worry is I may have to load an earlier game and just do slightly better combat because we have no way to heal. Yeah, like sometimes it's fun to like lean into, but like there's a difference between proper like leaning, like proper hamming it up constantly, and just outright lying. Yes, I'm missing 2. I need 4 of these keys. Yeah, I think the really popular people do it all the time, and it obviously must work. Okay, I can't remember the buttons, so okay, I remember the buttons, but we don't need to use this again.
Nice shot. Amazing.
Right, so I guess I should shoot and talk at the same time to see how the volume's like. So yeah, I've got to be constantly talking there. So I may need to adjust the level slightly there. It's quite hard, yeah. No, I think that seems to work out. This is infinite, right? So I can actually just do this and look at the things. It looks like I might be a tiny bit quiet there. Oh no, that's fine. Cool. Could you hear me for all the shooting? I will have to. Like the compression isn't full. That's the thing. Cool. Oh no, I should push this door open, shouldn't I? I don't know. I'm just getting the impression that I should push open this particular door. Cool. Master key. With the master key, you can drive all the patrol cars in town. Cool. Maybe I should not. There are no handprints around the part where a doorknob should be. A somewhat weird design, it seems. Oh yeah. Is that a key? It is not a key, but like, because you'd think having a master key to all the police cars would be a clue. Oh, one last thing. So I may have told you about this idea before, but I've been thinking a lot harder about it now. Which is, I've been trying to think of what to spend my points. There are people who watch my stream who have nothing to spend their points on. Their Werther's Originals. I was thinking of changing my Werther's Originals to mini boglins as well. But the only shame of that is I don't have any mini boglins at hand. Maybe I should see. I know that Mary never throws anything away, but like I don't think she's gonna have kept a tub of mini boglins. But like, they're worth like hundreds of pounds. You can't buy them. That's Stephanie Sterling keeping the prices up by keeping them popular. But yeah. But yeah, I would like, if Mary does have them, I'd like them back. It's my own fault for keeping them there for 20 years, but But anyway, they are pricey. Like, just normal boglins are pricey, but mini boglins are as well. Oh yeah, they come out of those things, don't they? But the only problem with Weber's Originals is that somebody else already has done that as their points name. Oh, help back. Cool. But yeah, they are pricey. I've got one somehow. I don't know how. Doesn't really matter how hard I try. No, that's Linkin Park, isn't it? Okay, I'm probably gonna regret using this. But there we go. We have a lot of half. Anyway, did you ever see 10 years ago a YouTube channel? It's got an Australian comedian, and it's a man. It's called Darkroom, and it's a face in the middle of the screen, and it's dark all around him. You can see that he's wearing like a dark t-shirt like mine, and the room's dark, and he's just lit up his face, and he says, "You are what does he say? He says, "You wake in a dark room. What you do?" And then 4 options turn up in the 4 corners, and they're like, give up on life, fill the walls, turn on the light switch, buy a sandwich, and you click. YouTube used to have embed links that you could click on, and so you could click on find the light switch, and it would open up another YouTube page, and like the only way you could access these pages were via these links. You click on that and it says, "You're in a dark room, you can't see the light switch. What do you do? You're in a dark room." And so the whole point is, it was this sort of Zork adventure on YouTube that was quite difficult, and it was just, you know. Okay, I don't know why it's stopped responding. That was weird. Is it? Okay, cool. That was a bit scary, though. Yay! No. Oh, God, I just healed. Get away from me. Oh, yes, Bandersnatch is a great... yes, I did play Bandersnatch. Funniest thing about Bandersnatch was one of Adam's friends, who's into movies, was very angry at the concept, and he refused to click any of the buttons, and then he gave it a proper review at the end. He was just like, it felt like only half a story. And like, when, you know, that movie review website that everyone uses nowadays, and it was just like, yeah, because he didn't conceptually hated the idea of a movie with buttons. I guess I can still walk, but I'm still a little bit grumpy that I immediately took damage. Anyway, my idea was originally, I build a little thing where you pay like 2,000 mini Werther's Originals or something, and you start the game, and there's 4 buttons. There'll be 4 buttons in my chat that says A, B, C, D, red, green, blue, yellow, to represent the 4 options, and they go around. They have a little mini Zork adventure. It will last like 5 minutes. They'll probably die, and they can only do it once a stream. Okay, I'm gonna just plug this in because it's being wonky. Yeah, I just think it was really funny. I won't say who it is because I don't want to bag him, but like, he legitimately was like, I just didn't even press any buttons because movies don't have buttons, and it was crap. I didn't like the movie. And I was like, you can dislike that. Like, I know plenty of people that didn't like it even after pressing the buttons, but like, there was such a weird reason. I refuse to engage with the system that it's clearly using. And I was like, okay, fine, you do you. I see a handprint. Anyway, less about that. But yes, so I was thinking of building that. The reason I bring it up is, one, obviously, you might want to play it, you know? You've probably got loads of Werther's Originals. But I originally... Yes, no, exactly the same. No, I'm just reading this page to page. I know how a book works. You can't trick me with these options. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, because he was a movie student. I think he just really disliked anything that was meta. Because the only actual conversation I had about a movie with him, I've had loads, but like where I disagreed, was Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Bullseye. Great. Yes.
Because you may remember in that movie, he loses the fight, and then he gets a 1-up and he tries again. And to me, I was like, yeah, you know, Scott Pilgrim doesn't really exist in a magical computer game world. These are all abstractions. This is how Scott Pilgrim sees the world. He's a man boy. Like, that's in the text, that he refuses to grow up. Like, he's not really a great person at all. But like, the 1-up is we're all in metaphorical land. He doesn't really get a second life. He just realized, you know, he used forethought to, like, it's all metaphor. Like, it's all fine. Like, don't worry about like people exploding into coins in the film. Nobody, like, it's like that. So that was the conversation with me going like it exists on like multiple planes, and it's like, just enjoy yourself. It's fine. It's like, no. I want to, like, how do the coins work? How does all this? And it's like, it's not supposed to. You're not supposed to think about it in that way. Anyway, that's how I thought of Scott Pilgrim. Anyway. But yes. Yeah. I mean, if you watch enough anime, you learn to just go, you know what? This clearly just, it's not going to make sense in certain ways, so I'm just going to turn off that part of my brain. And I don't like stupid action films, right? I won't. I've not watched like Taken or anything, so like it's not just like not being able to enjoy something because there's no logic. It's that the game, it's more about internal logic, right? Like the very start of Scott Pilgrim shows that this is how the world is, and like, so it hasn't broken any of its internal rules or anything like that. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can do this. Also makes it okay. Anyway, yes. So the idea would be you have 4 options. You pick up a penguin, and you go to the dude that wants a penguin. You hand him a penguin, and then at the end you say, as a prize, not only do they win the level, but perhaps they unlock, because I've got the videos that I've never had people being able to. Door opens. Oh, that was just a random door. Have I been here before? I'll send that to the toolbox. Yeah. Hang on, why didn't that work? The steel pipe. Yeah. But so yeah, I was originally gonna build it in OBS, where I could set up like 100 OBS pages, right, and have a series of buttons on my stream deck, and so whatever option the person picked on stream, I could send to the different rooms. And yeah, if they get to the end of the adventure, maybe they would unlock something for the next stream, so they can have a button, you know, so they, because right now the mother button, this button here, this button. I have access to that button, so maybe as a prize for getting to the end of a level, you get to add a redeemable element to the John stream, stuff like that. The reason I mentioned that you in particular might be interested is it occurs to me that maybe I should just build this in Game Maker. Like, it's the simplest thing ever, right? It's just a series of rooms and buttons. I could potentially make a version that I could send to people for their streams, so it's not just me running these little silly games. The way I was gonna do, like, because I was trying to figure out how would I do that then, because you could either have the writing on the screen, right? You could either have your 4 options and you enter a room. Or I was thinking I'll make a version where you deliberately make the screen small. So you'd still have to set up a particular page on the OBS and stuff. But like you give, like a game maker, you have a screen that the players can see and a screen that only the streamer can see at the side that you don't show. That can have like things that you read to the players and stuff like that. And that, if I build it, then I can have an inventory system and stuff like that, which you could have done before, but you would have had to track it by eye. Like, it's not something I ever thought of sharing. But then I was like, why is it all slimy? Those are, oh, there they are. Oh, fuck. About 5 people using the submachine gun. But what I could do potentially is I could sell it. If I could make it so you could build your own adventures, I could put it on Steam and be like, hey, put your own mini adventures on, because you could. Again, I was originally just going to make people like redeem that, you know, for 50 points, choose the red option, but like. You couldn't, like, this isn't what I would do straight away, because I'd test it first, obviously. But, like, there's no reason why Game Maker can't have Twitch integration, like, built in. Like, that's a feature of Game Maker, you can totally do that. I'm unlikely, like, that's not something I'll do straight away, obviously. But yeah, I've thought about, because the thing about the Dark Room is, it's clearly one adventure, because that guy, not only did he do live shows, he did eventually make a real computer game of that, because it's popular, it's funny. And like, watching other people fail isn't necessarily a bad thing, because then you can jump in and get a little bit further. And I was thinking like, the other thing I wanted to do for it, I am fucking lost, by the way, in this game. Yes, well, what I was going to do, because the big problem obviously is what does it look like on screen? I can't have John Face in a dark room, because it turns out that's been done. But I was thinking I could, you know, if I wanted to be, say, a Zork, I think you always start out outside of a house, right? So I could go to an AI image generating website and type in a house in the middle of a field, and it will generate a picture, and then I can use another AI to upscale that slightly bigger and then blur it so it does the entire screen, like, and then I could have it, I could program it so all you have to do is slot in these cards, but like that. But also, I guess a map is something I would have to build. It's doable though, it's easy. Version 1 won't have a map though. Speaking of a map, let's check out the one in this game. Because those old school games... What the fuck? Does that need a key, or... I'll try there, shall I? Have I been there? Is this the room I just keep going in? It is, okay. Turns out I had ginger on me for years. It's been like, it's been there for a year though, so I don't know if I should drink it. Okay, so we turn around and turn right. I've seen a guy. There's clever things you could do to make maps, like very simple maps. Specifically, where, yeah, that's a door I can't open. A map that would be simple, a simplified version. How do I put this? I swear I had him try building something like this before as well. Shall I try and hit this with a piece of steel? A map that would generate automatically based on where you position the rooms. Fine. But the version 1, which I reckon I could very easily build a version 1 on OBS without, you know, on in Game Maker. I guess I should try these dark areas? But yeah, that was my idea. Fair enough. That would explain why you can't go to that area. That is the door. That's the same door I always open, isn't it? Well, what we've shown is that those dark rooms are literally inaccessible. I'm so confused. So this is the way I came, clearly, because the keys are golden. Maybe I'll go back in that room. But yeah, like, I was gonna have like a disclaimer page that explain the rules, and you know, that just says it's a silly game, don't expect Hollywood production values or anything like that. And that you'll probably die. Okay, I took the lift to get here. Okay, I'll give the lift a go, and we'll look at the map. It might move again, providing we restore power. Okay, I see. So I did this at the end of last stream, but maybe I did not. Motor looks intact. Might move again, providing we restore power. Okay, fine. Is this all we needed to do? Well, we got our health slightly higher, didn't we? So a bar. I can't keep this item anymore. You should clean up your inventory. Oh, what's this? I think Adam has tried building a literal Zork engine before. I can't remember why he stopped. Cool. Got my chopper chop. I mean, I guess I'll save. Yeah, while I have kept this tea in for a year, it has been in a plastic container. A sealed plastic container, so it doesn't seem so bad. I'm a tiny bit nervous about it, though. That is the door I tried before. Maybe I'm supposed to leave? Maybe that's what I'm here for? There are no handprints around the part where the doorknob should be. Somewhat weird design, it seems. Look at the map again. Or maybe I can access that now? Because that key appears to be golden. Maybe I just needed the master key. I swear I tried that. I'm gonna look away from the screen while I do this. Ah, all the screens show it because that's the point of the screens. Locked with a padlock. Oh, I can... Oh, fuck's sake, I can hit it. And you had the steel pipe on you already. Is it just... Computer games. It does make sense, but you know, I am also slightly annoyed. I reserve the right to be slightly annoyed. Well, Spooky Tree. Are you a I don't know what that means, game. What do you want me to do? No? This thing here? Okay. Fair enough. The other issue with maps is you might not want to have, you know, Euclidean space. You might. It's a silly adventure. You might not want it to make any sense or anything like that. And you might want to have like one-way streets and things like that. I don't want to walk forwards because that gives the zombies access to my face. And I don't like them near my face.
Great. Nice shot. Amazing. Nice shot.
That was an example of me talking quietly during combat. He doesn't want to die. Okay, it's the soot that I should be wary of. Oh, we're just here again. So that door's open, right? That's blatantly what just happened.
Nice shot.
Oh, he saw me. Well, I saw you too, buddy.
Yes. Bullseye.
Oh. I'm supposed to use this as a doorknob. I tell you what, I wasn't really considering that. Doorknob is shaped like a hand. Classy. For a lumber mill. We'll need a little handshake to open the door.
Huh?
Peeled off fake fingernail. No, I'm not going to start profiling yet. I'll profile for the last one. I mean, that will not work without a key, but I'll certainly look. Figured as much. I don't want to die. Oh, we can strafe. Oh, there he is. He's behind me. Oh, the door's open. That was nice of him. On his way to High Five Pyramid Head in the Shadow Realm. Fine. I will check out the map, the Chicago dungeon there. Is this the same room? Did I just loop? Right, I guess we should drink our coffee. Coffee! There we go, because now we have another one. Not really sure I get this mechanic, but turkey sandwich. I'm proud owner of a turkey sandwich. Not super keen on maximum speed there. And can I do this? Okay, you can do that. Hold it down, John. We'll check out the map. Yeah, it's the places aren't distinctive, but luckily there is. You can't zoom out, but you can see there's a fairly obvious sequence of events. Hang on, is this not what we came for? There's a bed there. Like, you can sort of tell where you're going. Like, this appears to be a circle. You know what? I swear I went the other way, but whatever. Shit, I meant to evade and I panicked. Shit. Oh, he's got the power of saxophone. Oh, fuck, I died. Oh, when was the last time I saved? Alright, it put me back a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, I'm right here. Okay, that's not so bad then. I'm just not very good at these buttons. I'm ready. Haha, I evaded you, motherfucker! Yeah, I think that's the killer. I've solved it. I've solved the case. It's the spooky man. I'm a genius. Put out an arrest warrant. Spooky man. Oh, you know what I've not done in a while? I always forget this one, actually.
Ooh, nasty.
Because I die so infrequently. Okay, don't panic, John. Just put on your submachine gun. I like that the strafe button exists. Yeah, that's what I thought about the strafe button. Ah, I don't like you having a strafe button. Haha, fucking strafed out the way. He wasn't expecting that. Oh, fuck.
Yes. Amazing. Awesome. Nice shot.
Got limp again. Let's use the medikit. Oh, we've got that as well. Oh no, that's for pulse. Check out the map. We'll go there first, I guess.
Amazing.
First aid kit, lovely. A large one. I'm glad I went into that room. Shall we turn around? No, sorry, I'm running past you. No, I'm not. Okay. Change my mind. Is this a stupid...
Nice shot. Great.
Okay, well, he doesn't have his pole in there.
Nice shot.
Okay. That's fine. You got bar. Bar. He got bar as well. Surprise! But that monster's not getting to me, at least. Ooh. Save my game first. Light sleep? Is it healed? I think that did heal me, actually. Oh. I need to... No, no. Okay. Oh, it's very dirty. Ah, they've both been cleaned. Well, I'm gonna look at the TV. I think it's gonna be flashing, so. Why noise actually? Turn it on. I turned it on with the power. Take a peek. Or should I say Chesapeake? It's him! Mr. Friendly! He's here! Let's hide quickly. Love the very low resolution on him. Cool, this is a neat gimmick.
Ooh, nasty.
I don't need to sleep. Yeah, I wasn't mentally prepared to press a button. I am now, though. Alright, hold. Oh, my pulse. I see it does something now. So yep, I tell you what, that because that was in versions of this was in Fahrenheit, and yeah, Fahrenheit had a lot of terrible ideas, and that wasn't one of them. Although it's funny that it divided the screen into two real screens. It's also really funny that his screen has really low resolution. I wonder if you can tell who it is from the silhouette, or if they cheated.
Where are you hiding?
Because it'd be foolish not to cheat, right? Wait, how'd you get your axe like you just threw it? Yeah, I've got a stress meter. Ah, it just goes down there. But presumably I would have had to go into the menu.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
What do you mean? You just met the monster. That's the person you're pursuing. This is surely a lead. He's a magic axe-wielding maniac. Feels kind of important to the case. Presumably I've got to go all the way back to the lift. That's quite a trek. Couldn't have added a shortcut. It actually kind of looks like it's not going to let me through, so perhaps not. It totally is. Oh, fuck. I see, it's... Ah! Just run around it, you prick! Why do you make these decisions? This was a weird decision you made, buddy. Just walk a fucking round it. Oh, grab yourself a medal, axe-wielding maniac. Oh, that's cool. I did like that he took a different way to get to me. One that didn't require jumping. Actually, no, he's... Big. Haha! Stop chasing me. Hands getting tired. Stinky agents. Thanks, Vines. I'm very low on health. We're right next to a set point. This is quite a long section considering we started this last session. We saved, it's fine. The triangle hype.
Ooh, nasty.
Whew. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Ooh, nasty.
We're getting plenty of use out of it now. Pardon me. 2 buttons and a strafe. After a waggle. See if we can waggle with just my thumb. No, we can't waggle with just my thumb. That does not waggle fast enough. Oh, nasty. Yep, I get it. We'll do just the bell. Same buttons every time though. Now I know it's... Oh, you don't die if you don't attack him. I don't know what those... I've got a torn piece of red raincoat. Right, since we have all 4 now, I'll do some profiling, if it lets me. Auto does it when you have 4. Why does it give the option to profile when you don't?
Hey, come here.
That's all the information we need, Zach.
He
Go
knows
back
reason.
and show them what we found.
Chopper chop. We need to change our clothes.
Have you seen any of these things before?
No, not that I know of. But that raincoat is a little odd.
Odd? In a town where it rains so much?
Well, the people here rarely go out in the rain. I moved here during high school, and I never really understood why. Can you shed some light on this, George?
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights. A vicious killer in a bright red raincoat. Yeah, that was it. Just a foolish piece of superstition. A rubbish story someone made up. Not many people still believe it, but I guess it's a traditional place. Most of the shops still close up when it rains. School's out too. And since there's no reason to go out, not many people ever wear raincoats.
And now the raincoat killer has leapt out from his picture book. Oh, by the way, would you two kindly show me your backs?
Our backs? Is this related to the case?
The person with the upside-down peace mark in that photo we found. He's our killer.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Zach and I saw him kill Anna in the lumber mill. He killed her. Right in there.
Oh, one thing. Please don't ask me about Zach. That's a private matter. Anyway, by showing me your backs, we can clear up most of my concerns about you. Isn't that for the best? You do want to remove yourselves from the suspect list. It will make things a lot easier.
This is insane. Your methods are rude, insulting, and out of the question. And Emily is a female officer. Forcing her to show you her back is harassment. I don't care if you are FBI or not. You are out of line.
George, it's okay. Let's just show him and get it over with.
Emily, are you crazy?
Look, we flash our backs and he'll start trusting us a little more. Right? Agent York?
Where's all the light coming from? Yeah, I was expecting a scar or something, because there's no reason to have
Are
a
you satisfied now?
back showing screen otherwise.
Yes. My apologies.
Now you, George.
Yeah, okay. I can't refuse it now, can I? But don't expect to get your way all the time, Agent Morgan.
Cool, we can solve this in a jiffy. Just ask everyone in the town to show their backs.
George!
Ah, I told you scars.
What are these scars?
Just like your Mr. Zach. Something private.
I know how
I don't
stories
have to
work.
tell you about it.
Of course. Just like Zach. We can understand that, right, Zach? Anyway, this will make things a lot easier from now on. I'm glad to say you're both pretty much off the hook. Thank you for your cooperation.
If
And now-
anyone is
now in the
suspicious
Sims
around
universe.
here, it's him. He's the most suspicious.
No, I don't think so. But he certainly is the most irritating.
We've studied the crime scene.
You know what we have to do next, Zach.
George, can we arrange to have the townfolk gather in one place? There are some things I want to address with the townfolk.
Very well. I'll arrange to have as many as possible gather in the community center tomorrow.
Thank you, George.
Okay. Cool.
Welcome back, everyone.
Ah, Thomas. Agent Morgan, it's past 2100. Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow. I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700. I'll try and get as many people as I can to come, so don't be late. Okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there.
The community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Thomas.
Well then, see you tomorrow.
Do they not what? Episode 1. 6. Invalid inhabitants. Yeah, did they not notice that I've got a horrible limp? Also, I've still got a horrible limp. I thought I'd be healed afterwards. I'm gonna pick a different car. Oh, got a horn. Not sure what time it is, but I want to zoom out. Let me zoom out, not in. I've never needed a reason to zoom in. Oh, fuck,
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a decision. It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie. But I've put a lot of thought into this. And I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975. Directed by Steven Spielberg himself. The grandfather of panic movies. Set in a small
Jaws?
town in Massachusetts. That movie made me stay away from the beach for
yeah,
years.
Jaws, okay.
I was always afraid that a hand might come floating up. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, Jaws, I got it.
It's Jaws. The underwater camera work, accompanied by that John Williams music. I'd never been that scared by a movie before. But the best thing about it is that it isn't just another panic movie. The mayor who won't close the beach even when there are so many victims. Chief Brody putting the citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets in life is that I didn't see it at the movie theater. I guess I was still just a child back then. But still, I wanted to taste that terror in real time. That reminds me, Zach. Did you know this one? Jaws also appears in another movie that was produced by Spielberg. Second Back to the Future. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who later made Forrest Gump. That's also a masterpiece, of course, but we'll discuss that another time. So, the scene where Jaws appears is right after Marty McFly goes 30 years into the future. He passes by a movie theater and is attacked by a holographic shark. Marty is shocked, of course, but looking closer, he sees the words, Jaws Part 19. The director is credited as Steven Spielberg Jr. In reality, there were actually only 4 Jaws movies. It was still a great joke. 30 years from 1985 would be 2015. We'll be there pretty soon. I wonder what life would be like by then, Zach.
2015, not too bad. 2016, however, whoa. Why is there bone there? I want bone. Give me bone.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
Just have to knock this egg. I found a skull.
A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
That's interesting. It's gonna be a long drive. There we go. That's interesting. You should drive on the right side of the road. No conversations anymore, apparently. You know, some people are out during the rain. They're in their cars, but still. Oh, you had a talk option. Oh, I missed it.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
I knew that. Very slowly go to our car. So how are you? Oh, I'm fully zoomed in. I'm just going to drive around until I find somewhere. Fair enough. Yeah, well, yeah, I was addressing the audience generally, but it is almost, oh, it's 10:30 even. Well, 9:30 if you believe this game. Fair enough. Town is probably the best place to go to. Is Becky a suspect? Rose's Gallery, Harry's Mansion, don't know who that is. Sheriff, Galaxy of Terror. There's the hotel. I don't know where I am in relation to this. There's no way to look at the full map. There's got to be around here somewhere. Places shut in the rain as well, don't they? have a look at the map. Or was that the hotel? Let's go there. So thank you, brother. I don't know if you're still there. Yes, thank you for joining me. I'm not sure how long the stream is going to go because it's more fun when people's watching, right? Next time I would want to start earlier. But I'm going to go for a little bit longer at least.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be
Yeah.
at the community center by 1500 today.
You know, it's like...
Think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
We're going to sleep, FBI agent. Boy, do I enjoy very slowly walking everywhere. Got a health pack. Yeah, but... pretty sure I'll be healed by sleeping. Did I go the wrong way? I don't recognise this. This is not my beautiful wife. It's not my beautiful town. You shouldn't have that. Picture of the lumber mill. What was in the coffee? FK. I just talked to her, she'll take me to my room.
Oh, hi.
She giving me bullets from a gun. That's fine. Got some cheddar cheese. Wonderful. I guess we'll save our game, just in case there's a explosion. At my room there. Very slowly stagger over there. Just in case that it is. What's this? Speaking painting? I should eat first. I'm actually not sure how far it goes up. It's up my face. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay. Time is it? It's still going to be a while till that place is open. Oh, hello, Screams. How much of this game have you seen? It is a horror game. It's a spooky game. Spooky horror game about spooky horror. I just had a turkey sandwich. My hunger has been satiated. Yes. So yeah, it's genuinely a horror. It is. It's Japanese, but it's inspired by Twin Peaks. Very obviously. For homework, there's a Polygon video that you should watch. You could probably find it by searching Polygon and Deadly Premonition. I think it's something theatre. Rambler sent it to me. But it's a scene that happened in the game, and it'll probably tell you everything you need to know about the game. But yes, there has been a murder, and we an FBI agent have been sent. I'm gonna have to wait until how do we wait till? We've been sent to a sleepy town in the middle of I don't know where it is in America, somewhere, to try and solve it, because we think that it might have wider implications than this small town. I've met the murderer. He looks like this. But yes, there's a very strange conversation with Polly. It's quite famous.